Could Clay Webb be the surprise fix for the Broncos' offensive line woes? The Denver Broncos entered the 2025 offseason with a firm belief that their offensive line was trending in the right direction, on paper. They invested heavily in key positions and committed cap space as if the unit were among the league's elite. But when you look beyond the contracts and consider the on-field production, a different picture emerges. Cracks in the foundation, inconsistency in the trenches, and a glaring void at center that the franchise has yet to adequately fill. Now, an unlikely name is beginning to surface in conversations about the team's future. Clay Webb, a former five-star recruit who's joining Denver as an undrafted free agent out of Jacksonville State. Webb's journey is anything but conventional, but sometimes the NFL rewards the underestimated. And right now he could be exactly the kind of story this Broncos team and fan base needs. According to Bleacher Report's Brent Sobleski, Webb may be poised to challenge for a starting role sooner than expected, particularly at center, a position the Broncos have struggled to stabilize. The middle of the Denver Broncos offensive line can use an upgrade, Sobleski wrote. With Luke Watenberg entering a contract year and Alex Forsyth still unproven after a rocky rookie season, the door is wide open. Webb, listed at 6'3" and 312 pounds, was projected by many, including analysts Brandon Thorne and Lance Zierlein, as a mid-round draft pick following a standout performance at the Senior Bowl, where he played center despite spending his college career as a left guard. Thorne noted that Webb displayed strong play strength and adaptability at the pivot, suggesting that his transition to center could be smoother than expected. He has a viable developmental pathway to stick on a roster at the pivot, Thorne said, with the ability to get a team out of a pinch at guard. But Webb brings more than just potential. He brings pedigree and persistence. Coming out of Oxford High School in Alabama, he was one of the most sought-after prospects in the country. He signed with Georgia and spent 3 years learning within one of college football's most elite programs, earning a national championship ring in 2021. Yet, despite his talent, he couldn't break into the starting lineup. Rather than fading into obscurity, Webb transferred to Jacksonville State, reinvented himself, and dominated. He became a 2-time All-Conference USA selection and was named an AP All-American after the 2023 season. Lance Zierlein described him as an athletic move blocker who creates push-on-down blocks, noting that consistency may be a challenge against longer, more physical NFL opponents, but that his level of control and confidence makes him a legitimate contender for meaningful snaps. And the Broncos need that kind of grit. Let's not forget, Denver had an elite center in Lloyd Cushenberry, whom they drafted and developed, but financial constraints and massive dead cap charges forced the team's hand. Cushenberry departed in free agency, landing a 4-year $50 million deal with the Tennessee Titans. It was a painful but necessary sacrifice. His replacement, Watenberg, started 13 games last season and posted a 63.3 overall grade from PFF, ranking him 29th among 64 qualified centers. In the running game, where Denver needed impact the most, he was even less effective, grading out at just 56.9. Forsyth, a 2023 7th-round pick, showed flashes across 17 games with 4 starts, but his 65.2 PFF grade and a costly mistake in a pivotal Week 10 matchup against Kansas City cast doubts about his reliability moving forward. So what does all this mean for Broncos fans? It means there's real intrigue brewing beneath the surface. Clay Webb may have gone undrafted, but don't mistake that for insignificance. His talent, pedigree, and chip-on-the-shoulder mentality might just be the formula Denver needs to restore toughness and consistency to the interior line. And that's where you come in. As this new chapter unfolds, your voice matters. Whether you're excited about Webb's potential or concerned about the direction of the O-line, we want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of Clay Webb's chances to earn a starting spot? Could this underdog be the next breakout story in Broncos country? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us grow this community and bring more stories like this one to the forefront. The road to 2025 is just beginning, and together, we'll be here for every snap.